right, so here he is, Stuttering John, out at the Minskoff Theater with the various celebrities, hobnobbing with the celebrities, getting the interviews that you want to hear. The first guy up is Gregory Hines. Now, maybe I need to explain who he is. He's part of a dance team, used to be. His brother and him and his father were a dance team called Hines and something.
And Dad.
Yeah. And then they broke up. I don't think him and his brother talk anymore.
No, they do.
Well, yeah, that's what I don't...
Strained.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know... Again, I didn't know this question.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it really meant. And maybe now I wish I did.
Yeah.
Because...
Did you set him off?
Yeah. So anyway, he's been in a couple of... Yeah, he set him off. He's been in a couple of movies, Gregory Hines. Black guy. How else can I describe him? Earring. Always tap dances.
He's the guy that tap dances.
Yeah. You know, now that Sammy's gone, he tap dances.
Remember he kissed Sammy's feet at the Sammy tribute a couple of years ago?
Yeah, Sammy was on his last legs. He could barely talk. He had a whole big roast beef thing going under his neck because he was having chemo.
Yeah.
He was like,
Thank you. Thank you very much. Stop kissing my feet, you idiot.
Sammy, I just want to say I love you.
Get away from me.
All right, here we go.
So kiss your feet, man.
Screw.
Hey, it was the safest place to kiss him. Did you see him at the end? All right, here we go. Here's Gregory Hines and Stuttering John.
What do you think about what Bob Dole has?
Who? Is he an actor?
Politician. He's an idiot.
Oh, Bob Dole. You know, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I think that most people...
Gregory Hines doesn't know who Bob Dole is.
Talk about being in your own world.
Yeah.
The culture, they grab onto the negative and they enjoy that. But I myself, I like to try to focus on
Craig, why don't you talk to your brother?
Show you how out of it.
I called him Craig.
Well, each guy we gave a different name to. Like if his name was Greg, we say call him Craig. That was the plan this time.
So that wasn't a mistake on John's part.
No.
He was doing what you told him.
Well, you know what's funny though?
It started as a mistake. I said I was going to interview Red Bottoms. And then you guys go, and then you started laughing.
Right. Yeah, John said to us in the room, I want to talk to Red Bottoms. I go, the guy's name's Red Buttons. He goes, whatever. I go, that's funny. Call him Red Bottoms when you see him.
Stuff I like to try to focus on.
Craig, why don't you talk to your brother?
What?
Why don't you talk to your brother?
Why are you asking me that? Are you trying to hurt my feelings?
No. I was just curious.
But are you trying to hurt my feelings?
Promise I'm not.
But why would you ask me that?
I was just curious.
But that's a real personal question.
Well, I'm trying to ask something different than everyone else.
Yeah, but you're curious in a way that hurts my feelings.
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
have to be more careful about that.
All right, let me ask you then. Why are so many...
No, man, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I feel like that was a very insensitive question to ask. And also none of your business. All right. You don't seem sorry.
Well, you didn't appear to know about Bob Dole, so what am I supposed to ask you?
Maybe you wouldn't know about your brother either.
Yeah, right.
But maybe you hit onto something. I didn't know there was something going on there.
Well, evidently, something very personal going on.
Thank you, Craig.
Boy, he's got more guts.
Your balls. Thank you, Craig.
The man's already reamed him out and he continues with the Craig thing.
So who knows what's going on there?
We'll have to get to the bottom of it.
I'm sitting there going, maybe he died and you guys really set me up.
But you want to know something? That's a really good question, and he doesn't know about Bob Dole. He doesn't know that Bob Dole's been making these wacky statements about Hollywood corrupting everybody, and... Did you see what the big thing is about that now? Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie, True Lies, was mentioned as family entertainment by Bob Dole because Arnold Schwarzenegger's a big Republican.
That's right.
True Lies is a big shoot-'em-up. They're killing everybody.
Totally, all violence and sex.
Yeah, so everyone's just sort of laughing at Bob Dole and saying, why don't you get off it and get to a serious issue?
Well, I thought about it this weekend. I know that these were names and... artists that Bob Dole knows nothing about. He didn't see any of these movies.
He's clueless. All right, here's Andrew Lloyd Webber. He's the guy who writes all these horrible plays on Broadway.
In fact, I'm going to have some examples of his work. I'll get the song from Sunset Boulevard that Glenn Close sang.
Oh, good. That should be fun to hear me sing that.
But he did write Jesus Christ Superstar, right?
Sure.
That's a great soundtrack.
That was the first thing he wrote, right?
You'd like that, huh?
Yeah, come on. There's one good song on that he hit, and everything else since then has sucked. All right, so here's Andrew Lloyd Webber, who's like a little troll, right? You towered over him.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's about 2 inches smaller than me.
Yes, but he makes tons of money with Broadway.
Incredible amounts of money.
Which is a real goof. the only place you can hear bad music like that and pay for it.
And everybody tries to cover up. I'm reading this article that was about by his ex-wife, who he paid a lot of money, so she can only say nice things.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool.
And so she was saying, well, you know, Andrew's music is very difficult to sing because, you know, it's written for violin.
No, who would know? All it is talking.
Mr. Weber? Question over here? Hi. Why do you think so many Broadway dancers are gay? Sorry? Why do you think so many Broadway dancers are gay?
I'm sorry, I really don't think I can answer that. I can't... Are they?
Well, yeah, I guess. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Sir Andrew.
Yeah. All right, so here's, we read somewhere that Lawrence Fishburne, the actor, again, some people confuse him with... There's three black actors.
Wesley Snipes or Denzel Washington?
Right. Samuel L. Jackson, Wesley Snipes, and Lawrence Fishburne is the same guy to some people. So Lawrence Fishburne, he doesn't like... What's his most famous movie, Lawrence Fishburne?
Oh, gee, that What Love Got to Do with It, I would imagine.
Yeah, the I Can Tina Turner story. And he recently declared that you should not call him Larry Fishburne.
He's Lawrence now.
So we told John to call him Larry Fishbait. See what happens. All right.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Lawrence, over here, Lawrence. Come on here. Lawrence, come over here. How you doing, Lawrence?
Why are people booing? Because he's not coming over?
Yeah.
I've seen the press does that. If someone just walks in and doesn't stop for them, they boo.
Okay.
Are you tired of Samuel L. Jackson taking your role?
When did that happen? Sam Jackson has never taken anything from me, and I've never taken anything.
Well, I gotta say, both of you guys are great actors.
We are, yes.
Do you enjoy punching the actress playing Tina Turner?
Did I enjoy punching her? That's a really silly question, don't you think?
Yeah, a little silly.
Yeah, so I can't answer it.
Do you mind that so many guys admire you?
No, I admire about as many guys as guys admire me, probably.
Do you give a crap about the Serbs?
Do I give a crap about them? I think it's really terrible that people are dying over there, man.
I agree. Why does Spike Lee make such awful movies?
Well, I can't really talk about what kind of movies he makes. I'm glad that he makes them. Yeah.
O.J. innocent or guilty?
I don't know. Not until proven, you know.
Yeah, with all the evidence, what do you think?
Not until proven. Innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Mr. Fishbait. Thank you very much.
Mr. Fishbait.
So inflammatory.
Thank you, Mr. Fishbait. Did he hear you say that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then what did he do?
Well, at least he answered your question.
Yeah, well, he hung in there. So,
He's pretty cool.
Yeah. See, one of the things, I mean, I wouldn't be able to get a lot of them over if I would have called him, like, Barry or something.
Yeah, right. All right. Here is Kathleen Turner, a woman very taken with herself.
Because watch, I call her Kathy, and immediately it's like it pisses her off.
Right. She can't handle it.
Yeah.
I said the funniest thing about celebrities is if you don't give them, they think they're royalty. In their world, he calls her Kathy. It's too familiar.
I know, because I was reading about her yesterday. They were talking about, she has a dressing room that has a front room and a back room, and it's all decorated just for her on Broadway.
Yeah, gain 20 more pounds and no one will decorate anything.
We'll be able to fit in it.
All right.
I don't know. Let's see.
She has this effect.
I don't know. She almost looks like Johnny Carson.
Is she British or what?
No, she doesn't talk like that. I know people who know her from when she first started her soap acting career. She never talked like that. Now she's all affected, and don't her eyes pop out of her head when she talks?
Well, I didn't really
she stretches them real wide.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a totally fake voice.
She talks like she's British.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you see her on Broadway. She doesn't talk like that either.
No.
I do believe in the show must go on, but I think their work is as valuable as ours.
Kathy, will there be Kathleen, I'm sorry. Will there be a VI Warshawy too?
I don't know yet.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, I already answered your silly question.
All right. Broadway's dying. What do you think about that?
You know what? It's exactly the opposite. Tonight I will tell you, but I'll tell you now, that we have broken all records this season. That we're up to the highest...
What's her story? So she got mad when you called her Kathy?
Yeah, she was like, pardon me.
I beg your pardon?
I already answered your silly question.
What's with her voice, man? Oh.
In Broadway history. It's fantastic.
Kathleen, which was a bigger disaster, the Oklahoma bombing or the Man with Two Brains?
I really don't like you.
Come on, Kathleen.
Was she in The Man with Two Brains?
I guess so.
Oh, man. Oh. I really don't like you.
Exactly.
Oh, I feel thrilled. Oh, God. Are you kidding? Every nomination on this.
So at least there's somebody asking nice questions.
Yeah, so it's like...
You're tag teaming her.
It's back and forth.
On everyone. We are a tight, loving group, and it's terrific.
What are the jerks from the Tonys ignore you?
I'm sorry.
Why do those jerks from the Tonys ignore you?
Oh, I don't know if they ignored me. I think we had an extraordinary situation in that we had, for a change, some terrific, a very strong season of women's this year. And I think that there were two men, and I've got time. I'll pay my dues.
Let me ask a question. Is Michael Douglas, is he big in the lap?
I beg your pardon?
Is Michael Douglas, is he big in the lap?
Big in the what?
In the lap.
I don't understand.
Can I hear a sample of your real voice?
This is my voice.
I'm only Kathleen, big fan, Kathleen.
Walked away after that one?
Yeah.
Oh, man. She knows that's not her real voice.
This is my voice.
This is my voice.
She really
Big in the what?
Big in the what?
Remember Tallulah Bankhead?
Yeah.
Who used to do all those old talk shows?
Big in the what?
Big in the what?
I don't understand.
This is my voice. What? Big in the what?
I really don't like you.
I really don't like you.
Big in the what?
I don't like you.
She's got 1 foot on the planet Mars.
She is way over the top.
Big in the what?
Wonderful season. There are a lot of strong women actresses.
In the what?
In the what?
Big in the what?
Big in the what?
Wait, I gotta hear that again. When she goes big in the what? That's because she's what is she over-pronouncing every word?
I'm famous, damn it. But I'm not sure for what. And for a change, some terrific, a very strong season of women's this year. And I think that there were two men, and I've got time. I'll pay my dues. I've got time. And I've got time. I've got time.
This question, is Michael Douglas, is he big in the lap?
I beg your pardon?
Is Michael Douglas, is he big in the lap?
Big in the what?
In the what?
In the what?
Big in the what?
What?
Big in the what? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Lord witness me and I have to be going into the Tony.
She never goes to English. She is right here.
Big in the what?
Her breath reek, too, you know.
Oh, well, that's your personal opinion.
That's your personal opinion. Hey, so she'll use some scope. Big in the what? All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
It's the Howard Stern Show.
Damn right.
Howard.
Hey, Joe Walsh, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
How you doing, you bum?
Will we ever see Joe Walsh again?
No, this is Joe Walsh Jr.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, you bum?
Hey, how's things with the Eagles going?
Don Italy sucks. I don't like him. He gets in my way. How you doing?
Isn't that tour over?
Is the tour over?
Tour's never over.
Right.
I'm touring right now.
All right, thank you.
How you doing?
All right, listen.
How you doing?
I said Stuttering John
I
is here,
hate
Joe.
the Eagles. What was the question?
Stuttering John is here with us now, and Stuttering John was with Marlo Thomas last night at the Tony Awards. Let's jump right over to that. Oh, that's
Marla looked quite nice last night, didn't she?
Marla? How did Marla look, John? Rob's asking you questions.
She didn't look too bad.
All right.
She looked all right.
For an old bag.
Marla, how are you? How are you, the Circuit?
Good.
Why are you so militant?
Why am I so what?
Militant.
Militant. Am I militant?
Okay. What is Gloria Steinem's problem? She's always
Nothing's wrong. Who are you? What?
John, how are you? Give me a big hug.
Did she hug you?
No, she walked away.
Was Phil with her?
No.
All right, here is someone called Maria Conchito Alonso. I swear to you, I don't know who she is, but we asked her, are you Rosie Perez?
Yeah.
Which is my favorite question to ask someone like her.
If there were to be a strike, would you cross the picket line? I have have to be in favor of the workers. I have to be in favor of what's right, and we'll see what happens when the moment comes.
Are you Rosie Perez?
Am I Rosie Perez? No, it's Rosie Perez Maria Conchita.
Are you jealous of Rosie Perez?
No. Why should I be?
I don't know. Do you have a green card?
Do I have a green card? Yeah. Who are you?
Why do Spanish men love big asses?
That's what Marisa said, right? I think that where there is meat, you can grab into it much better than when it's bones. Bones stick into you. Meat, you can play with.
Yeah, see, I'm Spanish, too. My last name is Melendez.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
Well, it's been nice talking to you.
Bye.
All right, now here is, we were sitting in a meeting trying to come up with questions for everybody, and John said, I want to interview that Red Bottoms. I said, the guy's name's Red Buttons, and he goes, I don't even know who he is. I said, all right, we'll just call him Red Bottoms. I said, there's a guy who will probably be really pissed off if someone gets his name wrong, because he thinks he's, big star.
Hi, Mr. Bottoms. How are you?
Good, fine.
Let me ask you a question. Did you win when you sued that a-hole Joey Adams?
Huh?
Did you win when you sued that a-hole Joey Adams?
Come on. Where did you come up with a question like that?
Oh.
Didn't he sue Joey Adams?
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah,
I was wondering what you were talking about.
Joey Adams wrote a joke book, and Red Buttons felt that a lot of his jokes were in Joey Adams' joke book, and he didn't get attribution.
Joey Adams.
And he didn't.
Had a book called Roast or something like that, and had a lot of classic roast things. And Red Buttons used to make his living doing roasts, and he was pretty pissed off. It was a big deal.
It was a very big deal. So it was like, well, why would he think that was the question that was supposed to be nice?
That was in his favor.
He didn't understand you called him Bottoms. I thought he would.
He didn't seem to understand that at all.
Yeah.
I missed him.
It's too bad. You have to try that another time.
Yeah.
Here's Alec Baldwin, old friend of the show.
Okay.
We'll get him in.
Well, he probably recognized John.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, Excuse me, over here, sir. Excuse me. Alec, excuse me. Hi. Who are you?
Get out of here. What are you doing?
Alec, will there be a shadow, too?
No, get out of here. You listen to you. Always busting my balls.
Yeah, but we love you. You know that.
You love me. You love me, but you like to squeeze me.
Come on. Alec, just one for Howard. Alec, just one for Howard. Just one for Howard. Do you ever look at the stains in Kim's underwear?
I want to say I love you, Howard. I hope you're doing well.
Thanks, Alec.
Why do you have to mention his name at a time like that?
I was watching. Yeah, don't mention my name. One for Howard. Thanks. Here's one for Howard. Stains with the underpants. Stains in the underpants, Alec, please.
This one for Howard. Stains. Underwear.
He walked away when I said that.
I don't blame him.
I saw him on CNN last night arguing with some senator or congressman, Alec Baldwin. He's like a congressman.
I know, he's into that whole thing.
I know, and he was arguing about the National Endowment for the Arts. But then Meathead was doing it, too. Rob Reiner. And then who else did you say?
James Woods?
James Woods was doing it, too. Every day, all actors were arguing with politicians yesterday, and the actors were more equipped to argue than the politicians. Sad.
This is what our country's come to.
The actors were more intelligent than the stupid politicians. That's weird. Okay, anyway, so here is Carol Burnett.
Yeah. Carol! Hi, how are you? Can you do that Tarzan yell?
You know what? I did that once, and somebody pulled a gun because they thought somebody was getting hurt. Unless everybody knows you're going to do it, don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Is it fair you're unemployed and Ellen DeGeneres is a superstar?
Pardon me?
Is it fair that you're unemployed and Ellen DeGeneres is a superstar?
I'm not unemployed, and she is a superstar.
Thank you, Carol.
She pissed?
You pissed off Carol?
Yeah, she walked right away. That was.
I thought she'd be pissed off just you saying, hey, do that. You should just say, hey, do that Tarzan thing for me. Stop that. Just do it. Stop being a baby. Do it. Just do it. That's what you're paid to do. Do it. Do your stupid Tarzan yell and get out of here.
And tug on your rear.
Yeah.
You guys are making the question so absurd now. Have you noticed it's not one celebrity that hasn't asked for it to be repeated?
I know. That's so great.
Believe it.
Yeah, they're like, wait a second.
I didn't hear that right.
Yeah, maybe you should conk me on the back of my head so the wax falls out of my ears.
My ears are failing.
Yeah.
It really was tugging on her ear.
Yeah, we had a question in there. Did you ever tug on your ear so hard that your ear fell off?
No.
What was it?
It was something better than that. It was,
Should have asked her. It was a really good one.
It was like the...
She used to tug in her ear for good luck after that.
She always said that's like a symbol. She always does that in front of the audience now.
Yeah.
It was, did you ever have an itchy ear and accidentally say hello to your mom?
Yeah, but that's what it was. When she tugged in her ear, she was saying hi to her mother.
Right, or grandmother or somebody.
Yeah. So we asked her, did your ear ever itch so bad that you accidentally said hello to your mother? All right, here's Matthew Broderick, who really hates you.
Yeah, but he was in a rush. It's so hard to get these people to stay.
How do you get them to come over? Because a lot of people are yelling.
It does sound.
I have a loud voice.
It's like,
And it's a pain because I will get them over, and then all the other reporters like glom, and then they'll ask the normal questions, so the people stay with the normal questions.
Matthew! Alec! Alec!
What a job. Excuse me, Alec?
It's like the crowd.
And then John is in the middle of that going, All right, let's get to Matthew Broderick.
Over here. It's like the crowded hind teeth.
Here's Matthew Broderick. Final one.
Matthew! Matthew Broderick! Matthew, how you doing? Matthew, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So how do you succeed in business without trying?
What kind of question is that? I don't know.
Matthew, one more Matthew.
Big fan, Matthew. Big fan.
Give me a hug.
Did he recognize you?
No, he was in costume and stuff and running in. You know.
Matthew! Does that woman ever get anybody?
Matthew!
Yeah, right. Matthew Broderick. Matthew
Over here, Matthew!
Matthew Broderick. What a job. Matthew Broderick.
But you got to remember how there's 100 reporters there.
I know.
Everybody yelling, you know.
I know, it's all at once. Well, good job again, Stuttering John. You were out with the celebrities, and you showed that you really know how to get the interviews.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. And we'll be back right after these words with your phone calls. We got a couple of minutes for phone calls right after this.